Alright, hi everyone, welcome to this vlog. Today I decided to try and vlog for you guys, kind of my day, but honestly, it's already really late. I'm gonna be fully honest with you guys. Yesterday I went and painted. I've been painting almost every day this week except for Monday. Working on the mural because we're on the last stretch, but I'm gonna put a little time lapse I recorded on my phone here on the side. But yesterday I was so tired. I don't know why. I just was so drained. But today is hopefully gonna be the last day I work on this piece. And today we're gonna go and paint 4 hours straight. So we're gonna see how my back, how my hand, how my arm, and how my sanity holds up today. But I'm excited, but also I'm having some weird feelings about finishing this piece. I've been working on this piece for over a month already, if not almost 2 months, and it just feels really sad to be finishing it. I kind of just have this love for this piece now, and it's kind of now that I finish it, or when I'm gonna finish it, if it's today, then I won't go and paint it anymore, and I won't go and have fun with it anymore. And I really loved going and listening to music or a podcast or whatever and painting for hours, and now I won't be able to do that. So I'm having emotional moments. Ever since yesterday, I just really thought about that. Damn, this is gonna be my last time, or if not one of the last times I paint on this piece. And it's so big, and I think it's one of my favorite pieces I've done so far, even if it's not really so rendered in my style. I still feel really happy with it, and I hope today I finish it. But again, it's an emotional, weird feeling. But right now, I'm gonna be editing a video, and then probably gonna be leaving my house super soon. So yeah, I'll probably be seeing you over there painting. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can finish it today. Hopefully we can. So I guess I'll see you once I am over there painting, or on my way. I don't know. Okay, so these clips actually are from a few days prior to the clips that you are about to see a little bit later, but I thought I would put them in here so you wouldn't get this big change of how the piece looked from last video that you saw this piece in. Let's just ignore the fact that my knee was in frame this whole time and it wasn't being focused on the back, which is where I'm working. Yeah, here I am currently working on the tree. I'm just adding a little bit of shading onto there, and let me tell you guys, shading this tree was so fun. It was so satisfying to just tap the brush and get this really beautiful effect. I felt very Bob Ross type, but yeah, I really liked the color that I chose for that, and I also decided to just clean it up with the original color of the leaves to just kind of make it seem a little bit more realistic. After working on that, I worked a little bit on the hat. I ended up messing up the sun a little bit on the hat, but it ended up not mattering. It was a very small detail that really didn't matter. And yeah, the last thing I did that day was actually paint the giraffe. A little bit of a disclaimer, you can't really see it on camera, but this color ended up being a little bit too dark for what I was wanting or going for. But that day I was just super in a big rush. I was I think I had only 30 minutes left to just paint this whole giraffe, if not less. So I was in a big rush, and I thought I only had 2 days left to finish this piece. So I was just whatever, I don't care if this is not the right color, let's just put it on there, and too bad. But right before I left, I told my teacher like, hey, I have to leave early today, and she was like, yeah, don't worry, that's fine. And she let me know that the date for this to be finished got pushed back for like a whole nother 2 weeks or so I was super relieved. And I ended up changing the color of the giraffe to be lighter. Here you can see it a little bit more. Once it's dry, it went really, really dark, and it kind of blends into the background. But don't worry, I end up fixing that a little bit later, which you will see in the next clips. So yeah, this is kind of all I did that day. And now let's actually get back to the last day I worked on this. Alright, so we are back to the actual final day of working on this piece. Here you can see all the little changes that happened throughout these few days. Here I was asking my teacher for some advice because I wanted the girl to have highlights all over her body, but I wasn't sure if I should use that same blue that you see on her hair on her skin, or if I should do the highlights on her skin yellow. And my teacher said, I think it's a better idea to make them yellow to make more contrast on the piece and everything. So I think I did end up going with that, and I liked it at the end. But just a little bit of a disclaimer for some of these clips: the lighting won't be the greatest because I got there early and was there through the whole time of like sunset. So the lighting is going to be a little bit weird, and not only that, but once the sun set, like, you just had these lamps that make the whole piece, the whole room, you look yellow. So yeah, this is actually the real painting speed I go at. So I don't know if I just work really slow or if it's just normal to go this slow, but this is why I probably took a long time to finish this piece. Also, as you can see, the giraffe is lighter and has the little spots already. This is what I meant with like just the fact that I just wanted the giraffe to be lighter and to stand out from the background. Yeah, so these little blue highlights on the boots actually were a last minute choice. Like, I just was kind of like, I like them, let's just go with them. These were supposed to be outlined in black, but I think they just look better being lighter, they just kind of stand out a little bit more. So yeah. So with this like weird half circle that you see, I had lots of trouble making this. First of all, the first color I chose was too orange. I wanted it to be a little bit more yellow, but I fixed that later on. But I had such a hard time with this because it's so hard to make a decent looking half circle on such a big surface. And not only did I have trouble with that, but I had trouble with the little spikes coming out. I believe I ended up getting rid of the ones from the bottom, but I just had such a difficult time trying to figure them out, trying to fix them. Like, I was literally just making them and then fixing them and then making them again and fixing them. And at this point, I was running out of time. I was so tired. Like, I had, I think, like, an hour and a half left to work on this, and I still had to outline it and I still had to finish the colors. So I ended up just like being like, okay, let's just get rid of that part and move on. And you'll see in the final piece that this little half circle changed a little bit, but that's why I didn't have time to just make it perfect looking. But yeah, as I said, right now, in this moment, I was just like really tired, really desperate to finish. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I think my mind at this point was just completely blank, like just going on whatever energy I have left in my body at that time. But yeah, honestly, I think that's all I have to say. Okay, so time skip. So this was already me outlining the piece. I had a bit of trouble as well with the outline. Not at first. At first, it was really fun, which, by the way, I didn't use a brush and paint. I just used this little, like, kind of micron brush tip pen that I brought from my house. And thank God I brought it, because this made the process so much quicker and so much more efficient. I think that pen is dead already, because by the end of it, I just was like going ham at it because no more ink would come out. But I had a little bit of trouble because I thought I only wanted like the giraffe, the tree, and the girl to be outlined. But I changed my mind and I still had a little bit of time left. So I was like, okay, whatever. Let's just outline the whole piece and just see how it looks. And I ended up finishing like half an hour late. And they literally wanted to close the door on me, just like, I don't know, it was so late, I was tired, but I was like, I want to finish this today. I'm not coming in another day to finish it, which maybe I should have done for it to look prettier. But yeah, that's it. At this point, there was no more clips of me outlining this piece, but it was just the same thing over and over again. It's just my camera died, so that is all you are getting for the time being. This is how the piece ended up looking like. It looked like in the exposition, which you will see in my next vlog. But if you enjoyed this video, let me know. And look forward to next video. Next video is going to be interesting. Yeah, we're going to be working on some bigger projects in next video. So do look forward to that. And again, follow me on my social medias accounts. They are always linked in the bio and the description down below. So do check them out. And thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.